buenos días, buenos tardes, y buenos noches, en todo el mundo. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world. And thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I will be your caster and cameraman for today. And today we have the BloodFest Cup round 13 of the loser bracket between Hound Blood and PP. And the action begins. It was a little while to get here, but here we go. It is going to be the opening attack for TPP. Will be a Hunter, Smoker, Boomer, and the Spitter 2-2 for the opening set of spawns. Is going to be Hound Blood going first as Survivor. Tank has been changed to 50% of the way, so no more early tank. The restarting of the chapter has changed that. And we have a pre-spawn Hunter, Boomer coming out the bottom. Oh, what a nice ski coming out there. 2 boom does land. Spick goes on to nothing. And a pretty clean shutdown for Hound Blood. And their teammates will be again Accost, Ojeezy, Fantasy, and Surrender. For PP, we got Haloa, Shrimp, US, or 1 US, and Magnet. I don't know if that's Lus. But here we go. They make it past the car alarm without a threat. This campaign is Hard Rain Downpour. It is a remake of Hard Rain, meant for competitive play. The creator of this map is NF. Also the creator of Dark Carnival Remix. Some other people had inputs in it as well, but that's the main author. And we have a pre-spawn Jockey. It is going to be a quad try as well. This is going to be a quad try. Hunter coming around. Charger. Hunter will land, gets cleared. Charger lands, does not get cleared, or does get cleared. Jockey and Smoker. Jockey is kind of jumping around. I think he was kind of waiting for the Smoker to grab that guy. But right now, it's a good start for Hound Blood. Not taking too much damage on Team PP. Or from Team PP, actually. They're negating most of it. And this will be the first tank of this tournament match for Team PP into the hands of Heola. Heola is retreating back to get higher ground or possibly another vehicle. While he hunts for another vehicle, let's see what the survivors choose to do. They are going to stay in the playground. They get a 1 boom proximity boom pop onto Coach. And the other car is on its way over. See where it pops up at. He's repositioning it. Here it comes. And that's in a pretty good place. It's pretty far away from the tree. He might be able to hit it through. I don't know. It might be a little difficult to get through, but Aeola's first pass, 5% frustration. He's about to drop it. And the car goes out of play, but he goes to the other one. He pops it up over. Oh, my goodness. He splits the survivors. They rejoin. Jockey gets M2'd. Oh, the Jockey lands. It's going to be, oh, the Charger misses. It's going to be a 2 cap. 1 clear. Lands the rock. Follow-up punch. He still has 4,000 HP. There's an in cap. Turn punch. Oh, he hits the car onto Rochelle. He is probably going to get a grind out. He's down to 1,100. No grind out. Another punch comes out, and he should be deceased now. Tries to get away, and he is hunted down and killed. That's going to be a 2 in cap tank coming out. Very big for the infected. And they try to delay this. There's a Smoker pull. He has to pop the Boomer. This is going to cause more damage, but there is no wipe that's going to happen onto Hound Blood. They should be able to pick up both teammates, and we'll do a damage evaluation when the pickup happens. Let's wait for the pills to be passed and popped. And they walked in the tank with 95% of the bonus. They'll walk out with 48%. That is almost half the health taken away from that tank. That is a great tank from Team PP. And look how fast the Survivor team want to get out into the open. And Team PP look desperate. They're going to send it in on a ski coming out. Charger lands. No slam, though, but he gets the 10 points. The Jockey will land at the end. A little bit of iframes. And a triple boom. Slow the Survivors down a little bit. Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigo Mipo? Buenos noches. Good to see you, my friend. Hopefully your night is going well. As the next set of spawns are coming up for Team PP, we are going to have a Hunter, Charger, Spitter, and a Smoker. We might see this hit go inside the building, and we can see the infected are already backing off. So they have no desire to hit in this area. They know what spawns they have. They have a really good close attack. They have a hunter and a charger and a spitter. Smoker is probably just going to be more of a distraction for this. We'll definitely see a hit on the inside. And here we go. How creative will the infected get? Oh, I love it. Smoker pull forward. Oh, it's a rolling tri-cap. They get it. He's swimming in the spit. Sorry that I coughed during that. But what an attack coming out by the special infected. Team PP. Beautiful job. What a hit. That was big damage. 44% down to 27. And PP has it popping. They're sticking it to him very aggressively in a violent manner, making it hard for Team Hound Blood to do anything. PP is ready to spring into attention for this attack. It's going to be a tri-cap with the boom, and there'll be no smoker. He might win with a rocket boom, but he doesn't get the B-hop in there. And now they just send the spawns. This is just kind of going in for just... We'll get it under 20. But Hound Blood will walk in with 204 additional points on top of the 500 distance. So 704 points for Hound Blood after one chapter of Hard Rain Downpour.
We should be in and out of here. Get the gas, get back to shore, signal Virgil with the flare gun and the gun.
Now it's going to be Hound Blood going with the infected, and PP now needs to rise to the occasion to take the lead from the infected team. Let's see how well they were able to navigate the first opening attack with the 2-2 with the Hunter Smoker, Boomer, and the Spitter. See where PP goes. Hound Blood gets a pull in the back. Hound Blood Hunter lands. And the Spitter will land on 2 free survivors who were not pounced on, gaining minimal value. Be one survivor 97, another one 97, one 98, and one still sitting at 100. Now, also take note that this is going to be a high ping match. So you see the pings are kind of high because we have China playing against South America. And Team PP moves very slow here. Jockey and Hunter have the same idea. And the charger will land. And a slam. So Hound Blood is getting more value onto the survivor team right now. Good job. It's going to come down to tank play, though. 2 attacks yield about 9% worth of damage. A little bit less, to be honest with you. 91.9 remains. 1,011 additional points. And this will be the first tank of this tournament match. Hunter goes in, does land. Spit got picked, though. Not going to get the Spitter while a boom lands towards the end. And Ogizi is going to have the first tank of the game for Hound Blood. And he's going to retreat back as well to get toys. And Team PP is going to clear out the commons and also hold up in the playground. It's a little more common to see the survivor team and not want to run back as often when the ping is so high. So teammates have to play a little cautious. You're not going to see as many skeets or shutdowns as usual. Smoker will be successful. Oh, that was more. I was wondering what they were doing, but they just wanted to see if they can land a rock. And the rock is not going to land. PP LOSing hard. And look at OGZ just staring at it. OGZ getting ready to be promiscuous with this tank and go in there and start smacking some PPs around. They're going to sack the Boomer to get a better spawn rotation. Oh, geez, I don't gonna say, oh, gee. Oh, they're running him back. This might go AI. Hey, Mikey's gonna get 4 seconds of grace period when they jump over the wall. He just got the grace period, so he's not gonna go AI. They're gonna pull him back. They're gonna try to hold him up here. This is risky though. You throw all his support in. Oh, he eats him on the outside. Oh, what is going? Oh, he got the car. Oh my goodness, PP is so lucky. Now this OGZ's all by himself, but he did manage to get a hit, so he's able to decommit. He'll take a little bit of health off the survivor team, but he has to recommit this tank. Rock comes out, is not going to land. And the boomer lands too. This is high ping boom, not 2 boom, only 1 though. Looks like they're going to try to play long rock tank maybe. No, maybe not. Okay, they're going to try to bring it in. He's bringing his car into play. He's going to rock it over to play, then smack it up. It wasn't a good rock. He might have to do it one more time. Now he's just going to smack it once. Might have to smack it again. No, one more rock. That's okay. That's a good car. Here's his commit. He pops it up. Splits the survivors. He's down to 2K. Down to 1,300. Hunter lands. He gets a punch. He gets another punch. He doesn't kill him, though. He is up there with 900 HP, drops down. He gets the in cap and a pretty decent tank coming out from Hound Blood. But remember, they pushed him back, so PP's going to have to once again push through the chapter again. They're going to go down to 62.1% bonus, so they're going to come out on top by about 12%. But remember, they got to take another special infected hit, and that's where the true value is going to come for Hound Blood. They got to make this worthwhile. And it's not going to be the greatest spawn. It's a post-tank hit. It's a 2-2 with a Hunter jockey. See what they can do with it. Hunter will not land. It'll be a jockey in the spit for a little bit. He has to walk through it. He has to pop pills. So, it's going to be 4.8% in favor for PP after the tank is dealt with. Oh, this is pretty close to being even right now. And the fact that they haven't gotten through this building yet means they're going to have to take another hit. Smoker Pole could come in the back. And the Smoker and Hunter have to team up to get some value in the spit. And Shrimp is being shrunken down to size. He is now slow. They have to give him pills.
Yeah, that'll help.
And so far, this is really close to even at this point.
Reloading. Reloading. Reloading.
Transition in the building. Now they're going to hit on the outside. They don't like the spawns. Charger, everything's melted. High ping or not, things will be destroyed. And it looks like they're going to make the last hit be a quad. They have an extra set of pills. They have 448 bonus. Sorry about the score, I apologize. This is a Russian server which doesn't have a autocorrect score system like J-Dot does. J-Dot, the viewer, we gave all the gifted subs, created the plugin that fixes that. So this is the correct score. My apologies. I'll make sure I'm more mindful of it. Here comes the quad. Oh, the jockey misses his spawn. The Smoker is successful. The Charger misses. And that quad is thwarted quite easily. And the jockey lands in the safe room. And they'll walk in with 400 points. I believe it'll round downwards. 896 to 704. Just about 200 point lead for Team PP. As we enter into Chapter 2 of the tournament match, we're going to see a late tank spawn, 81% of the way through the map. This tank is going to be fought out by the silos out in the open area, and this is a little bit different since it's hard rain downpour. It's a little bit more advantageous for the special infected. They're giving a few more spawn areas. Now we wait for Haloa to return to action. Looks like they got to be prepped and ready before they can spring into action. Hello, Dafro. It's good to see you, my friend. And here we go into the second half of this tournament match. It is going to be PP lead. Just under 200, 192 to be exact. Hunter's going to go in, get skeeted. Jockey gets shut down too. Boomer will come in, and they're going to go for a early... Wait, no, Spitter's going to try to hold. And no, it's going to be a quad try. So Hound Blood's going to go for a quad on the second hit. Spooky-licious. What a name. Hopefully I said that correctly. Spooky-licious. Right now it's going to be them going underneath the awning, or not the awning, the lower level outside in the open here to avoid the quad of having an advantageous angle on the survivor team. So they're going to wait till they go out in the open. We might even see some survivors stay underneath. Just for the sheer difficulty it would be to grab them. We got 3 out. And they just rush back in. Beautiful bait. Oh my goodness! And they get quadded! Oh my goodness! PP! Not able to get the clears. They get quadded in one of the hardest places to get quadded. What did we just witness? BP is now completely empty. They shot their shot, and they have been deflated. What a attack. Just like that. Tables can turn. What a quad. What is the betting at? Is it betting in favor for PP or... Oh my goodness, look at that betting. Hound Blood and PP. PP really needs to perform on Survivor now, guys. Hound Blood is the name. Hound Blood is going to be waiting for the transition out. He truck watching. Oh, the hunter finds a target. What a boom to get in there. Oh, and the jockey lands. And the boomer comes in for a proxy. PP is really good with their special infected. Unfortunately, falling to that quad is devastating, but they got to keep laying it on them. As PP sprays all over 2 of the survivors, they are full of goo. It just wears off. It is now dried off, and they are peak and ready to go.
Reloading.
Tricap would spit for Team PP, though. They do not want to go with the quad attempt. They just want to get damage value. Looks like they're willing to surrender a slight lead to see if they can damage enough and to get a tank wipe. And here we go. I think they got to be aware that there's no quad coming. And they'll get a pound spit. The charger misses his spawn. And that's unfortunate for BP, but maybe this charger can find somebody making a mistake, being rushing and leaving someone behind. You never know. And he would have had it there. There was a survivor lingering, but it would have been a tough call in the high ping to get that kind of spawn. And now it's going to be tri-cap with Boom. They still have a charger, though. Spawns are separated. Boomer goes in by himself. They land it, too. Hunter goes in, lands in the back. Charger, one punch. Misses the charge, but the jockey is going for a ride. Still going for a ride. And they're getting value on these special infected attacks. Very good from BP. The second one wasn't the greatest, but the first and the third do get through. And it looks like we'll have one more chance before tank time. Big separation. Oh, Nick, no, Smoker didn't see it. They weren't quite ready, I mean, more so. They want to get above the infected or survivor team and be ready to spawn on them. Hunter goes around. Quite a few commons. Maybe they go now? Oh, they're going to wait. Want to make sure they get this pound spit.
Hey, that's not cool. Seriously.
Patience from the infected. I think the bait timer just started. Now they have a time limit. If they don't push forward, there'll be a car alarm triggered. Can't move too slow. And they go up. The Hunter does land. The Smoker tries to grab the same target. Oh, he's swimming in the spit. Nick's got to go through it. Oh, what a tongue cut. What a play by Nick there to avoid himself being in-capped. He almost walks off the edge there, though, unfortunately. But that was very close for Nick. And they managed to take 30% of the bonus away. Boomer spit jockey. Boomer doesn't get the proper B-hop to get the second one. It's really hard to land that B-hop on this high ping. Not an easy task at all. It looks like Magnet will have the honor to play tank for his team. They find an additional set of pills, which is not good for Team PP. They're already down about 90 points right now. No, I mean 190 points. So a white peel will swap the lead in the other favor. Oh, he hits the ground. He goes early. This is interesting because they don't have... They're just going to full send. The charger lands. The rock lands. Punch goes out. Another punch. He turns, takes a punch onto that guy. Another punch. He's 3,700 HP. He pops his pills. And he goes down before he gets the pill. That's going to be a big fault on the survivor side. And he lands a rock too. 3,400 HP as well. This is still very good for PP. They did not focus him down completely well, in my opinion. He can actually just guard this in cap. There was no reason to go in. You can just stare at him on the other side. Oh, they get a one boom proxy. I think they want to try to get a kill on this survivor in the back. They're just going to wait it out. He's going to go for the kill. Nope, he's going to go for the punch and get out. It only cost him 300 health. Now the in-cap person is down to half health. They have a tri-cap again. Alright, what will Magnet do? They're going to full send this. Smoker will land. Rock will not. Hunter lands. He gets a punch. Another punch. And another punch. He can't beat the Smoker. And now he's going to cover the jockey. He gets another punch, and this is going to be a wipe. And Hound Blood will not be able to survive. PP will come in strong and put a strong thrusting to the infected. Yes. Yes, they got quadded. Yeah, PP came in huge first round on their survivor side, and they shrunk down for the second. But man, did they come out big on their second chapter for infected. Playing very smart. They didn't go for the quad. They just wanted to dwindle down the bonus of the survivors and their health. They felt very confident that they could make it happen with the tank, and they yielded what? They just yielded... No, I did my math wrong. I thought they had a 190 point lead. It's not that. They have about 70. That is it. So PP did the right call in my opinion. They still have 3 chapters left in this game, and the next 2 are worth the most. So here we go. Hound Blood has the lead. They now need to hold it. Can they hold on to PP? Let's see. See if it's too big for them. Charger, Smoker, Boomer, Jockey ready for the transition out. The opening attack will have no spitter. Nice boom. Charger from the safe room. Does land. Took the target of another SI, but there's quite a bit of pocket change value going out there on all the survivors. As you can see, 10, 5, 4, and 2, so there's a good value. Mainly on OGZ and Fantasy, as Surrender and Accost are perfectly at 100 HP still. And we're going to see a tank at 40% of the way, or about 45 now. Now, this is going to be intriguing. I don't know where this is exactly going to be. If this is inside the Raid Forge shipping building, then the survivor teams need to make a choice. Are we fighting this inside? Or are we going to run back and be in danger of the car? Or are they going to push forward into a bunch of commons? Tank spawn's hard to deal with. They do have a Hunter and Spit combo. A Jockey and a Boomer to assist it. So they can definitely land this Pound Spit and maybe get some stumbles with a Boomer pop. OGZ is going to be the head shotgun for the team. I think they're running 3 Uzis due to the ping. Now we have a chipped Hunter. And the Jockey not going to get it. Hunter does land. They'll get the Pound Spit. Boomer gets it. And the Proxy stumble in the Spit. But Rochelle's able to jump out the window to try to minimize most of the damage. But Ogeezy is being the one who's being targeted right now by the special infected. And also because he is the lead shotgun. And the lead shotgun is taking most of the damage. Transition over. And you didn't hold your space bar, Hound Blood. Hello, shout out to Winserial. This is going to be a wipe. This is a huge misplay. This is what I was talking about. The run forward is dangerous. They're going to miss with all of their specials. The tank is now kind of alone here. Accost, they got to be careful. Rochelle is going to run forward. The tank keeps committing. He has decided to back off now. He's going to guard the in-cap survivor, and Surrender is dead. He's just going to punch him twice, and that is that. You need to hold the spacebar when you jump. If you don't, you will hang yourself. And that is just a misplay by Hound Blood. How did the Charger get that spawn? But the Boomer is going to be the only thing that lands. Everything else is unsuccessful. Shrimp is going to navigate to the high ground, who has the third tank for the team. The survivors have no idea how hurt he is, and they're going to push forward, which is extremely risky. It's not a bad idea, but you got to be careful. You can't get caught up in certain areas. And Hound Blood, what are they going to do? They're just going to slow it down here? That's what they're going to do. And now the tank's just going to roll. No, he's going to call the go-go. This is going to end up being a wipe. Smoker is now chasing. Going to go for a despawn. They will get no points for this. The tank can cut them off now. He has a ladder right there. He's just chasing. And Rochelle messed up. Smoker's going to pull. Not going to get anything. He's got a corner. There is one survivor all the way in the back. The jockey M2s him. The Smoker's coming back to get him, but he doesn't get it. The tank's coming back to get him, but he misses him. Smoker pull. He gets a punch, but he punches him forward. He gets out the window. The two survivors have no idea what's going on. And now Shrimp needs to back off. This is insanity. And they're going to be able to get inside. And now they're going to be able to soften this tank up. This tank's going to die right here. No, they're not. Oh, they're not going to get the wipe. He gets a punch. Smoker gets a pull. He's going to get it in cap. He's going to try to get out. And PP gets out with 24 health. He lands a rocket, 24 HP. He just needs to be sniffed on, and he is dead. Oh, they'll get the points for the distance, though. All this absolute madness is going to lead to them surviving with 3, getting the distance with 3, with an opportunity to walk in with a little bit of bonus, but only by crawling. But with the ping being so high, it's going to be extremely difficult to crawl their way in. Some want to go shopping, some want to go-go. And they have a 2-2. They will not die at this hit. And that's a Hunter shutdown. And that's a quad sack. I think they're going to die with this quad attempt, but they'll get almost to the safe room door. I think that they should shortly see the end of Hound Blood. Don't think they're going to be able to survive this quad. They have managed to get almost 500 of this distance, losing a survivor at tank 2 due to a misplay. What a recovery by Hound Blood, in my opinion. All they need to do is make it into the safe room. They're going to bait this. The Charger goes in. The Charger lands. The jockey lands. Smoker misses. And he can't get the clear. They'll wipe out 492. Good job by PP solidifying the wipe, denying them 104 points. Which means making the safe room with no bonus will give them the lead by about 30. We'll have to see. Is PP gonna is Hound Blood gonna stay on top of PP, or is PP gonna flip him over and rise to the occasion once again? Because they had it in Chapter 1. Can they rise in and take it over again? We'll have to see. And here we go. Is now Team PP's turn. It's their turn to spray out their guns and mark their territory. But they're focused on taking life. Boomer comes in. He does get a frothy boom onto one. We have one fappy survivor coming out. There's a smoker pull. It's going to be successful. The charger will land. They get a slam too. Unorthodox special infected is successful from Team Hound Blood.
Reloading! Reloading!
And here they go. They're through. They are out. They are dispersed out into the open, but now it's going to be a stairwell hit. And due to the unorthodox hit that they did, the sack rotation wasn't the greatest. They're not going to have the spit charger combo, but they'll have the hunter spit combo. And instead, they sack the spitter. Okay, so they're going to hold everything for this tank spawn. This is what's happening. They're not going to allow PP to get out. If PP wants to shoot out, it's gonna have a problem. And they just push out. The boomer wasn't ready. Okay, they just take it slow. And what a big boom. It's a 2 boom. This tank might just commit right away. The boomer was the tank, and Fantasy is in. He is about to climb up and split the survivors. He has done so. All the survivors hit the ground. They're split 3 and 1. They regroup. He gets a first punch at half health. They're focusing down to 2,300. Another punch down to 2,000. The survivor team backs off of the tank. Charger deleted. Jockey lands. Hunter lands. Tank's got another corner. He gets another punch onto Shrimp. He backs off a little bit. Can they get the clear on the jock, on the hunter? Yes, they do. The rock lands. Follow-up punch does hit. Another punch onto Rochelle. Another end cap goes out. The tank is still at large. And now they're going to have to pick up a survivor. PP's in danger of getting wiped. This boomer's going to have havoc if he lands. He comes around the corner, gets the pickup, lands a double boom. Smoker lands. Shrimp is focusing the tank, does not get the kill on him. He's down to 34 HP. Rock comes out. Not going to find a target. It looks like they're going to survive, but the rock lands. Shrimp is not able to clear it. Rock misses. Here comes the rock. Rock is too high. He's just trying not to be killed. His tank is trying to drag out everything he can. He misses once again. He's still first pass. That's why he's backing off. Rock comes out again. Not going to get it. But the damage from the commons are so much. And now they're crawling. Rock misses again. Magnet pops the pills. Boomer comes through, gets another survivor. And the tank is deceased. The tank is dead. They're going to get a spitter back in the rotation, which is what they want. They're going to go for a pound spit because they're not ready. And they're going to get it. And that is going to be a black and white survivor. BP is 1 HP. Survivor 2 about to go down.
Reloading.
And there's the end cap. The charger will die for that.
Quit pointing that thing my way. Where that put you at?
Well, what do I look like?
Back at him, nigga.
So bad I don't even see that.
Boomer lands, grabs one, but now they transition forward. I believe they'll get one set of pills up ahead, but the problem is they have a black and white Heola. Heloa.
Reload.
Pills in here is the question. Is that where they're going to get them? No pills found. Attack is imminent. Nick is the one in danger of dying. And they get a pull on him, and they're not clearing him! And that's going to be a... No, he's not the one black. I'm sorry, it was Ellis. I was wrong. And he does die. They are not able to save him. Let's see. Are there pills in here? No pills in there either. No longer could take the lead, but man, I believe they could almost tie this game now. This is going to be like a tie game if they make it to the same area. 2-2 with the jockey charger. There is another black and white survivor, which is Nick now. And they focus on Shrimp. They proxy on everybody. Nice job by Shrimp. Oh, Shrimp needs help, but he manages to get the kill. He suffers a lot of his health bonus for it, but I don't think that's what they're worried about right now. And it's less than 100 points now. They're going to be able to make it over the truck. Yes, they are. They've officially made up some points, but I don't know. There's a smoker pole. Nice clear onto Shrimp. Boomer proxy. Hunter coming in for scratches. Gets one. Gets M2 to kill. They got it in, Cap. Oh, they get a kill. And he gets pounced, and they wipe out. They make up a little bit of points, but not much. What do they make up? They make up like 23. And it's about a 50-point game now. It doesn't get much closer, guys. And for those that are still here, just remember after this cast is over, we need a Viagra mod for Team PP. Alright, as we return to the chapter 4, with the way this is going, it looks like it's going to require all the chapters to determine a winner. I don't see a scenario where we don't go chapter 5. This is one of the more balanced finales in my opinion, so I would expect it to be played. %70 tank. So that means they're going to have to navigate the map and run back. Oh man, what's the aggression going to be? I think the tank's going to spawn like right here. And I know the teams would love to be able to make a dash to the house on the stilts. They can get over here in safety. They would love to fight the tank here. If they have to go back and fight the tank, just means they have to go through the map again. And Halola. Sorry, Halo I have a hard time saying that. Is the only person we're waiting for. And here we go. Action's happening. Smoker Hunter, Boomer Spitter. And the Hunter will land. The spit will be successful. Beautiful opening hit from Team PP. No Boomer stumble, though, in the spit. And that is almost 7.5 from a 2-2. Very impressive. And a good start to this chapter.
Y'all better not shoot that car. Reloading. Reloading. Reloading.
Now this one can kill some zombies.
Hunter goes prematurely. Oh, what a double charge! And the spit. Hunter comes in late, has to keep him in the spit. They'll get a couple more dinks from that. And what a follow-up attack from Team BP, laying it on hard. Taking him down to 83.4. Good job by Team PP. Very impressive. They know they have to perform, and they are performing especially well. They have achieved gigolo status for sure with their special infected, but now it is tank time. And what are they gonna do? Smoker goes in. They hold everything. And how? Oh my goodness! They want to push. They know they can't because the special infected are waiting, and this already puts us in position. Tank's got to be a little careful now. But the survivor team choose to hold it here, and I think this is good for the infected. I don't know if I agree with this though. This is a little aggressive. Gotta be careful. Now the survivors can just run back. I don't think it's enough time to AI him, but it'll be enough time to force him to have to commit immediately. And no, they're just gonna stay here. So he's gonna put a car in the front, and he's gonna try to put the sedan in the back. Oh, it bounces upward. Oh my goodness! Oh, it lands on 2 survivors, and that's gonna be huge. PP has risen to the occasion. It is going to lead up being a wipe. I don't see any way they survive here. And the hunter will land, and this is amazing play by the infected team. And they didn't see the car coming out of the sky. And that's it. Wow, what a turn of events. And the crazy part about it, guys, is that if Team PP makes it into the safe room with no bonus, it is literally a 100-point game. That is it. That's about it, 100-point game. This chapter is only worth 400 distance, so this is anyone's game still. That means if PP gets wiped at this tank, we're still gonna go chapter. No matter what, I think we go 5. If PP makes it with 400 bonus, I think we still go. This is a loser bracket, so the team that loses is out. So there's no way, we don't see the final. PP is ready to hit that safe room hole hard and come out. Hard and fast. Come on, guys. They get baited out by the Boomer, though. Boomer wants to make this prolonged. They don't want him to rush out. They want to enjoy it. And here's the transition out. Nice one, Boom. Beautiful 2-cap by Hound Blood. The Boomer comes down on the bottom. Rochelle just has a little square there to be safe. And also a very respectable opening hit from Hound Blood. Also 7.5% damage. That is very good. As they try to jump over the one-way, it's a one-way drop. Can get back over by navigating the house. So you need to make sure you transition over this choke point very wisely. And here goes the tri-cap. Charger and Hunter are successful. And no slams go out, but the pound spit is successful. They'll take it that way instead. They could have spit charged, but I think they probably did the wise thing on spreading the love because they have Magnet and Shrimp now, both under 3 punches for the tank. I mean, under 4 punches for the tank. But Halo still sitting at a perfect 100. And there might be a chance we just see PP run this back.
Don't shoot that car.
I'm going to attempt to pull on the car. Not going to work. Didn't expect it to. And they'll get the clear. Charger. Oh my goodness. They got the car alarm off. This is big. PP is retreating with their tails between their legs. They need to go back and get motivated again. Jump back in the game. Do they hit on this? Oh my gosh, this car. Not the right angle. They're still going to be calm. Oh my gosh, they're going to go for another car alarm, but they get the clear. What a clear. That would have been a car hit. That would have been a car hit. They keep all their cappers. Car flying through the sky. Oh my goodness. Halo. Another car flying through the sky. It misses the survivors narrowly. He's going to come in with a hatchback now. He misses the hatchback. Hatchback flying through the sky. Oh my goodness. Almost hits the survivor in the back. He crawls to the top. He's going to commit here with the commons. And he gets a punch down on the bottom. The jockey comes in and lands. He gets a follow-up punch. There's an in-cap down to 3,700 HP. This is madness. The tank is still committing. He gets a punch. The smoker gets a pull. Oh, he gets punched across the map. The jockey gets M2'd. He gets the clear. The rock lands. He misses Hayola. Now he's all alone with 3 health. The hunters landed across the map. They're trying to get over to get the clear. And he is going to get the clear, but the tank gets another corner. He punches him by the car. He hits him. The tank gets hit by the car. There's one survivor up. He's down to 700 HP. And Hayola retreats instead of killing the tank. Boomer comes through. The charger lands, and it's a wipe. And we're going to have a 60-point game going into Chapter 5. Wow. That was all over the place. There was too much foreplay for PP, and they couldn't handle it, and they prematurely end it. Unfortunate. Yeah, well, this is it. There is no more time for a comeback now. PP wants to make the comeback, not get the back full. Never mind, I'm not going to say that. But they need to make sure they're able to wipe Hound Blood at this first 10. Well, actually, I don't even know, man. This is going to be wild. Ending. If Hound Blood makes it to the tank and gets wiped, then PP needs to kill the tank to win. If Hound Blood makes the safe room, then PP needs to make the safe room with 60 more points. And the crazy part about it is with the way the scoring goes, we could literally have a tie. It could end in a tie. It's possible. Very unlikely, but it is possible. And here we go. The final chapter of this tournament match. And man, is it a doozy so far. We're going to have a pre-spawn hunter in the tree. We're going to have a boomer looking for a spawn. We're going to have a spitter waiting. And as well with a smoker. Hunter comes out, does land. They get the pound spit successfully. Boomer's double. Oh, he's swimming in the spit. Great job from the opening attack. And that is 15% from the gate down. It goes down to 58.9. A little bit less than that, actually. 14.1. What a opening attack coming from PP. They are still have a little bit of action in them. And they're still ready to perform. And I am impressed so far. Alright, tri-cap with Boom this time. It's going to be a Charger Jockey Hunter Boomer. It's going to be a little difficult for the Charger to do much here. Jockey looking for a better position. Boomer waiting too. Alright, here they go. Jockey's up. Boomer land. Oh, what a stumble. The Jockey land. The Charger successful. Let's see. One slam. Nice clear. Jockey's also got a couple of scratches. And that's another double-digit hit. It's another 10% down to 75%. What a great attack coming out from PP. And they are just chipping away at the survivor's HP. And the stamina is dwindling. All right, Smoker Pole unsuccessful. Nice shutdown there on the Hunter, too. Nothing really getting through there. Just a couple of pennies. 0.5 is all that comes from that one, and that is a good shutdown for Hound Blood. And now we're almost at tank time. And now the question... No, it's not. That's right. We're going to have the first event end, and we're going to wait a little bit to the next one. I don't think the tank comes on the first event end. Attack number 4 is imminent. Hunter, Charger, Jockey, and the Boomer. Nice Boomer spawn. Grabs one. Boomer dies first, though. Hunter shut down this time. Didn't even see where the Charger went. Jockey will grab one for a couple of dings. And they will dip him slightly under 70%. But look at the spread of the damage, even amongst the survivors. 42, 51, 59, and 68. That is 3 survivors, 3 punches. 1 survivor is 2. And here is the final tank of the game for Team PP in the hands of Haloa. Nice try. Charger goes out for damage. Not going to get it. Rock is unsuccessful again. Haloa really wants to try to keep sight on these survivors the best that he can. I think he really... Okay. 65%. 60%. 55. Nice dropping down. Sacrifices a couple HP for rage. That'll be 20% rage gone for that rock. As he transitions over to toy time. First pass. 5% now. And they're going to go inside. This is smart. I agree with this. This is smart for sure. And he walk in with 5,200. He has a tri-cap, but no charger. Is going to be a little difficult for him. And here he goes. He's in. And now they're pushing out, which is very dangerous. Punches the door. They are out. Smoker pull. He gets a punch. Oh my goodness, he doesn't have anything now. He gets another punch. Another punch. And it's damage bonus. There's the end cap. And he's going to try to prolong this tank. I don't know if he's going to be able to. He just backs off. And, oh, the Boomer lands. Here comes the rock. Oh, what a curve rock coming out from Haloa. Charger lands. Another curve rock. Oh, he gets it. Oh, what a rock coming out. Haloa, one more time. Can he get it done? No, he can't. And I think now this will be his last rock. The jockey comes out. Yeah, this will be it for sure. Hunter coming. Hunter lands. He does get the kill. They're not going to be able to kill anybody. And they pick the spitter, not going to let that delay happen. So Hound Blood is going to force PP to have to make the rescue vehicle with bonus to win.
Ammo up here.
And they're going to be able to regroup with a couple of pill spawns inside. I don't remember how many. Oh, they'll have 4 pills. That'll give them an additional 120 points, but they're going to be eating them to be fast. Here they go, next hit. Ah, the Charger whiffs. Oh, but he gets a couple of punches. They stack on a cost. Now they're down to about a quarter of their bonus left. I'm not quite sure where Rochelle is going. It's a little premature to be over here. PP won't be premature if you're over here. They'll take advantage of this. All right, they got to go with this. This isn't a good hit. It's going to be Retro with a spit, but they get it. What a pound spit. Smoker 2 might pull him. Nope, he just dies. And they're going to go with a quad now as they dip down to 183 points. Man, these guys are amazing at curve rocks. Not only are they curving rock, but they're curving rocks at 200 ping. Now that is difficult. Now they got a quad try. And I don't really think they should hold it. Oh, they got to hold it now. The rescue vehicle is coming. So this is the last hit for Team PP. Here comes the rescue vehicle. They choose to wait instead of going beforehand. Here it is. Jockey comes in. Charger walks in. They land a 2-cap. Charger lands. And he gets a slam. There's no bonus. It's a rolling tri-cap. Ellis has to clear them. It's going to be a wipe. He's got to save them. He can't get on. They're not going to get full distance. Oh, that's a misplay. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if I agree with that total. Oh, they need 6 bonus. No way. They need 6 bonus to win. 6 bonus. Oh, he needed to stay to pick them up. He needed to stay. Six bonus, guys.
Almost there.
Siete bonus. Oh, they lost a lot of points by letting him die. They could have had 600 total distance, and instead they only had, what, 549? They're lucky that he got on, actually, because he now forces them to actually have bonus. They can't walk on with nothing. It's not enough. They just need 1 set of pills. 1 set of pills is enough to get the victory. Smoker pull. Hunter lands, but they pick the spitter, and they only lose 3% there. So that's a much better take for Team PP.
Reloading. Reloading.
Guitar here.
They want to make it on this boat, and they need just a little bit in the tank.
They come.
They just got to save 1 pill. That is it. 1 pill to save it for the big ending. And that'll be enough. And that is very undesirable. And I don't know what that charger was. That charger is blasted. And now that is 2 attacks and got almost no value. They're averaging 2.5% damage per hit right now. So PP is definitely standing strong right now. There is nothing to dwindle their excitement. They are fully aroused right now with what they're doing. I would be very happy. That is amazing that they only took that much damage on this ping. Here comes, look at all those commons. Oh, the smoker lands. Jockey can't cover. Smoker is not cleared. They double up on damage. That's what I'm talking about right there. It is really hard not to take damage when there's a vent and commons everywhere and a full special infected attack. When you have 200 ping, it's just difficult. So it's 3 attacks now. They've gotten a total of 12% damage down. It is now tank time. And here is the final tank of this tournament match for Hound Blood into the hands of Surrender. And he wants to make PP surrender. Is he inside? Oh, he's inside. Did he spawn in there? That is a really unlucky spawn for the tank. He cannot get out without penalized for it. So this tank's going to have to commit right away. He has no time to set up anything. Very fortunate for PP. And he's just going to walk onto the top and take the chip. But he lost his first pass already. He waited so long. He lands the charger. It gets melted. I think they went the hunter instead of the charger. But now he's second pass. Yeah, the tank, I'm pretty sure, spawned in the building. And that's because where PP was standing. It's just how sometimes it works out. And alright, Surrender has to go in. He's going to get to the high ground, force PP off. PP backs off. He has no toys. There's the pole. He takes the corner. One punch. Second punch. In cap at 1300. He only has a boomer. He has to decommit. And he's inside. And he is going to be hunted down. And it is going to come down to a quad to end it.
I'm not dying in the middle of nowhere.
That is so unlucky for the infected to get a spawn in there. But not only was it unlucky, but they did not use their hit to get him out. They left him in there the whole rage. They're going to go in here. They're going to have to go for a quad. Spitter is dead. Charger's going to have to go for a despawn, but he can't. Oh man, this is not good for the survivor team. Or for the infected team, I mean. Right now, this is awesome for the Team PP. They are ready for the money shot into the rescue vehicle. They've held it to this point. The edging is real. They got to sack this boomer now. They're going to have to kill the boomer. And they're going to have to... Oh, no, they're not sacking properly. And the rescue vehicle is coming. They're going to have no time for quad. The comeback is real. And without the possibility of quadding them, 901 bonus is going to make look like what was a close game not so close. I'm sorry for the scores. I did not fix them. It's terrible that I didn't do that. And that is going to be Team PP getting the victory over Hound Blood. What a comeback.